Hello and welcome to my channel. Good to have you guys with me today and I hope you're all doing well. My name is Sadia and I'm from beautiful British Columbia, Canada. Today in my channel, I am going to share with you guys one of my delicious and gluten-free recipe. So with the will and name of our God, let's start today's recipe, which is all about how to make gluten-free quinoa salad at home. If this is your first time watching my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment and press the bell icon to receive more videos like this. To make a quinoa salad, first I soak the quinoa for at least 1 hour in a hot water, not really boiled water, just a hot water. And after that, I started boiling the quinoa for at least 15 to 20 minutes. Once when you notice that quinoa is cooked, like you can see here, and when you taste it, you notice that there is all the small quinoas, they're all cooked. So then you're gonna drain if there's any water. But the way I cook my quinoa, once when I boil it, when I notice it's cooked, so what I do, I bring the heat really in low and I let it stay on the stove till I see the quinoa is absorbing all the water. So if your water is enough that you don't need to throw it out, you will see like here, the quinoa will absorb the water and there will be a little bit water left in the pot. So what you do, you're going to turn the stove off and let it set for as long as you want it, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or if you want to have anything else to do, go ahead and finish that job. Then you come back and you will notice that all the water is absorbed and the quinoa is really soft. But if you put more water, so then you can drain the water. Here I use only it was around the 500 ml of the dry quinoa, and I used 3 cups of water, to be honest with you. And I let it boil, and once, like I said, if it's all cooked, everything was done. So what I did, I add 1 cup of olive oil in it and mix it together and let it sit on the side. Like I said, if you have any other project to do while the quinoa is boiling or cooking or saddling, then you're gonna let the quinoa sit on top of the stove, which I did in here. What I did, while it was quinoa is saddling, I start chopping my vegetables. You can choose any favorite vegetable that you have in this salad, or we can call this one actually full meal, because quinoa is when you have quinoa like mixed with a vegetable, it's not only a salad, it's going to be counting as a full meal too. So here I chop all my vegetable. What I have in here, I chopped kale. It's my #1 vegetable. I really like it. Every time when I make a pasta salad or I make any kind of quinoa salad or any other salads, I love to put kales in it. Not only I chopped kale in here, also I chopped cucumber. Some people, what they do when they are adding tomato inside the salad, they grab the full tomato and they chop it and they add it. But here, because I try to avoid water in my salad, I use the full cherry tomatoes. You can choose any colorful cherry tomatoes. Those cherry tomatoes are not about the colors. Yes, they are different color, but they are very nutritious and they all have a different flavors. When you add them in your salad, it will give your salad a very good flavor. So you can add only cherry tomato, which I did, or you can add another colorful cherry tomatoes in it. On top of cherry tomato, which I put here, I also add broccoli. Some people, they cannot have broccoli, so they can avoid it, but broccoli is really good to add them to your salads, any kind of salads. It's one of the super greens, and we all know it's very nutritious. And I add my broccoli in here. Also, I add one full red, orange, yellow, and green pepper, one of each. So you can avoid any of them you want, but in this recipe I use one of each. 4 different kind of bell pepper I used. So I have bell peppers, I have the cherry tomatoes, broccolis, kale, cucumber, and there is some people, they like to add onion, and when I add onion in here, I always use red onion. I do not use another kind of onions. So, but today in this recipe, I didn't add onion, and if you love to add it, it will gonna give you more flavor, but I avoid it in this recipe only. After mixing all this quinoa that I already had 1 cup of olive oil in it, mixing it with the salads, and this will separate the quinoa completely nicely because it has olive oil, and it will mix inside the vegetable very easily. As you can see here, I'm mixing it all from the bottom to the top. So this way, all the quinoas are going to be separated. We don't want a chunk of quinoa. Sometimes when you boil the quinoa like a rice, they all stick together. We don't want that. That's the only reason I add oil in at the beginning. Like we do the same thing for the pastas. When we boil the pasta, we add oil, and I add here the olive oil. So if you're wondering what is this that I'm adding in the salad now, this is my apple cider vinegar. It's a homemade. I made it at home, and it's, believe me, if you guys make your own apple cider vinegar, that's very delicious, and the flavor is way better than outside. But if you can make it at home, no problem. There is lots of organic apple cider vinegars. You can buy it from outside, and instead of regular vinegar, always use apple cider vinegar in your salads. It's a pasta salad, it's a quinoa salads, or any other kind of Greek salads. When you make your own sauce, make sure you use apple cider vinegar. So I add 1 cup of apple cider vinegar, and I use 1 tablespoon of salt. As you guys notice in my all other recipes, I do not use the regular white salt. I always use the pink salt, and you can find them anywhere you want. It's better to use the pink salt instead of white salt for any other kind of cookings or baking. That's better for you guys and for all of us. After I add my salt, I'm adding my oregano. When you're making a homemade sauce for pastas or for Greek salads, or you can make it for quinoa here, I always add the oreganos and basil in it. Also, you can put a little bit of thyme, just really, if you use a 1 tablespoon of oregano and basil, you can use only half a teaspoon of thyme in it. So I don't use too much thyme because still I want to have the flavor of oregano and basil. Believe me, when you add oregano, basil, and black pepper, which I use here also, all these ingredients, when you're adding them together, they are giving you a very, very tasty flavor, and the taste will be so good, you're not gonna believe it. Now to give more nice flavor with my apple cider vinegar, here as you can see I am cutting 1 lemon. If you see your lemon is really hard, there's two options to make the lemon soft and get more juice from it. One option is the way I did it here. I wrap it on the table, and the other one is you can leave it for 20 to 25 seconds in a microwave, and then it will be very soft and you can get all of the juice you want from the lemon. So now I'm squeezing it, and I add one full lemon inside my salad. So this salad, like I said, had a 1 cup of olive oil and 1 cup of apple cider vinegar, and I add one lemon in it. Now, again, if you want to make it separately and you can add it later to your salad, you can go ahead do the same thing. But since I make the salad and I did this before a lot every day actually, so I know how much I can put. But for this amount, you can put, like I said, on a separate dish. You can do one lemon, a lemon juice from fresh lemon juice from real lemon, not those bottle ones, and you can add 1 cup of apple cider vinegar, 1 cup of olive oil, and you can add 1 tablespoon of pink salt, 1 tablespoon of basil and oregano, and also half a tablespoon of black pepper. Mix them all together, then you can add them to your salad. But here, as you can see, I just keep adding them all in my salad, and to the end I want to make sure I don't have extra water or vinegar or whatever you have, or water from your salad when you wash it, on bottom of my salad. So there's one more thing I want to mention it to you guys. Once when you're washing or chopping your vegetable, please make sure that you keep your chopped vegetable in the colander and let all the water drain. That's why I make my vegetable ready while the quinoa is settling, because this way I have lots of time that the water goes, by the time the quinoa is getting cold, all the excess water is drained from the vegetables. So as you can see here, I don't have any extra vinegar or water in my salad. All the juice, the oil, the spice, everything is now absorbed the salad. Once when you have it in your mouth, you feel that there is lots of flavor. It's like a meal, but there's not extra water or juices dripping from your salad, that's the big secret of it. That's why if it's your first time making it, so it's better for you to make it separately, and then you keep adding it to your salad. Like I said, the way I did it here, because I always made it. Once when your salad is ready, it looks so delicious and look beautiful. You can serve it in your favorite dish. You and your guests will love it. I want to thank you guys for sharing your time with me today. Till my next video that I'm gonna be back with you guys, I let you guys go. Thank you so much and have a good time.